NBA players are not just ballers on the court, they ball with the most expensive and rarest cars in the world. The most expensive ride on this list costs so much, you could buy a private jet with it and get some change. Want to find out what NBA star owns this whip? Hop in and let me take you for a ride. Kicking off our list is Stephen Curry's Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which is no ordinary ride, my friends. It's the kind of car that leaves a trail of awestruck pedestrians in its wake. When you spend $200,000 on a car, that car must be special just as this GT3 RS. Let me paint you a picture of this four-wheeled legend. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS is a masterpiece of engineering and design, much like Curry's own precision on the basketball court. This red beauty boasts a 4-liter flat-six engine with 500 brake horsepower, ensuring they can accelerate as quickly as Curry can pull up from the three-point line. Even the little things are special in this ride, like the lightweight floor mats, magnesium door handles, and carbon fiber seats. Trust me, the 911 is nifty with swift performance and handling that's as smooth as Curry's dribbling skills. I am talking of doing 0 to 60 miles an hour in about 3 seconds. If Curry's Porsche is a beauty, the next car is definitely the beast. Luka Doncic's 6x6 Hellfire Apocalypse. The Slovenian sensation has been setting the NBA ablaze with his Luka magic. You know what else is on fire? His behemoth Hellfire SUV. Just look at this monster. When you've achieved as much as Luka has, you just have to invest in preparing for an apocalypse. At just 25, he's already a 5-time NBA All-Star. Luka Doncic made headlines when he spent $250,000 on the monstrous Apocalypse Hellfire 6x6 super truck. That's enough money to buy you 2 Cybertrucks. Not bad at all, if you ask me. The Hellfire is based on the Jeep Gladiator, which is already known for its robustness. But the modifications are simply insane. As if it were not big enough, Apocalypse Manufacturing extended the Gladiator's bed by 2.3 feet, resulting in a total length of 20.5 feet from bumper to bumper. The vehicle was also lifted to stand 6.7 feet tall. When you're in the NBA, you want your vehicle to be tall too. To accommodate the 6x6 configuration, an additional axle was needed, giving the SUV 6 wheels. Imagine seeing this parked next to you at Walmart. Thanks to its Chevrolet LS3 engine, this beast is capable of delivering over 500 horsepower. Lest I forget, the Hellfire Apocalypse is bulletproof. The truck is equipped with a steel bumper, winch, and angular fenders, and is covered in a 3-part Kevlar armor painted matte black. While Luka has a taste for the hardcore, our next NBA star appreciates the finer things of life and comes with a fascinating story too. Spencer Dinwiddie's custom Ferrari 488. Imagine cruising down the boulevard, the city lights blurring past as the purr of a high-performance engine fills the air. This isn't just any car, it's a masterpiece on wheels. A custom Ferrari 488 that's as unique as its owner, NBA star Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's passion for cars is no secret, and his latest acquisition shows his taste for the finer things in life. The Ferrari 488 Pista he's been spotted with is not just a car, it's a statement. And the story behind this beauty on wheels is unbelievable. We can say Dinwiddie got signed to the LA Lakers thanks to this car. But while still playing for the Mavericks, Dinwiddie had ordered a Ferrari 488 with a custom paint job. But the colors were not blue and white, you know, the Mavericks colors. No, the colors were purple and yellow, just like that of the Lakers. And you would not believe the balls of Dinwiddie driving this to a Mavericks game. This made the management eager to sell Dinwiddie off. Luckily, he got signed to his dream team, the Lakers. While there is no official report on how much Spencer Dinwiddie spent on this 488, we know a customized one cost about $300,000. A small price to pay for the kind of luck it brought to Dinwiddie. Talking about luck, our next entry is extremely lucky to have someone gift him this car. Lamelo Ball's Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Lamelo Ball, the dynamic NBA star, received his Rolls-Royce Cullinan as a gift. The base price for the Cullinan is a whopping $300,000, but the base is not good enough for a player like Lamelo, so he got a customized version. Can you guess how much one of these costs? That would be $417,000. Yeah, you heard that right. The luxury SUV was presented to him by his father, LeVar Ball, after Lamelo was selected as the 3rd overall pick by the Charlotte Hornets in the 2020 NBA Draft. The Cullinan, known for its opulence and power, boasts a V12 engine that produces 563 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 4.8 seconds. That's a lot of acceleration for a car this big. Lamelo Ball's Cullinan is modified by Novatech with a wide body kit and custom Vossen wheels. The sleek black exterior is complemented by red leather interiors featuring Lamelo's logo on the headrests. Let's move to a car that is unusual and owned by an unusual baller. I'm talking about J.R. Smith's armored vehicle. JR isn't your average NBA star. No, sir. He was the kind of guy who'd take a half-court shot just for kicks and then wink at the camera like, yeah, I meant to do that. But you see his $450,000 ride? That looks like a tank for shooting some big guns. When Smith decided he wanted a special vehicle, he did what any sensible person would do. He bought an armored truck. Not just any armored truck, mind you. This thing was straight out of a Vin Diesel movie. Smith's Gurkha F5 armored truck is not just looks. It has the specs that speak for themselves. It's got bulletproof windows, bomb-resistant armor, and probably a built-in espresso machine. JR didn't just buy a truck, he bought a fortress on wheels. From here, we step into the big boys league. I'm talking about cars that cost at least $1 million. LeBron James's 918 Spider. You can bet your chicken nuggets that a player like LeBron James has a collection of the baddest whips in the NBA, and you would be right. His most prized ride, though, is the Porsche 918 Spider. This is an electric hypercar that belongs to an exclusive group known as the Electric Hypercar Trinity. This elite group also includes the McLaren P1 and the Ferrari LaFerrari. The 918 Spider is powered by a combination of a 4.6-liter V8 engine and 2 electric motors, resulting in a staggering 887 horsepower. With this powertrain, the 918 Spider can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 3.5 seconds and reach a top speed of 214 miles per hour. Porsche had already stopped production of the 918 Spider, and all existing models were sold out. LeBron James, undeterred, wanted this extraordinary car, so he literally had to bribe someone to sell theirs. Normally, a 918 Spider would cost $845,000 from the showroom, but LeBron paid a whopping $1.4 million to secure one for himself. I guess LeBron always gets what he wants, regardless of the cost. $1.4 million is a lot of money, but we're moving to a car that costs over $1 million more. Enter Kevin Durant's 1966 Ford GT40. Kevin Durant owns an original 1966 Ford GT40, which is considered one of the holy grails in the car collecting world. Owning one of these is not just about having the money, but the right connections. The GT40 was specifically built by Ford to beat Ferrari at the 24-hour of Le Mans race. These cars gained further fame through the film Ford vs. Ferrari. Interestingly, Ford actually produced a few GT40s for the public, and Durant is fortunate to have one. The estimated value of his GT40 is an impressive $2.5 million. Let me throw in something interesting here. The GT40's name comes from its height. It stands at just 40 inches tall. Considering that Kevin Durant himself is a towering 82 inches tall or 6 feet 10 inches, it's quite a contrast. In total, Kevin has a car collection that is worth over $4.5 million. When he's not balling on the courts, you can be sure to find him balling in one of his luxury cars. Can anyone beat Kevin's record? The answer is a resounding yes, and it's by a margin of $1 million. That person is obviously the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. It's no surprise that Jordan is in a league of his own as a billionaire, and the car in question is the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster. The NBA legend and businessman is one of only 30 people in the world who own a Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster. The Venom F5 Roadster is a bespoke mid-engine hypercar engineered to exceed 300 miles per hour while delivering unparalleled performance. It features a mid-mounted twin-turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 engine that produces an astonishing 1,817 horsepower. The one Michael Jordan got cost him $3.5 million. Now that is a car fit for the king of the game. Want to see more about the lifestyle of your favorite NBA stars? Then subscribe now and be sure to check out other videos on the channel.